Hi guys, welcome to the video. My name's Hugh and I'm from Home Network Solutions. Now in this video, I'm going to be trying to fix a Ubiquiti US-16-150 watt switch. I think, and I'm pretty sure, like 99% sure, that the PSU is broken on this switch. So I'm going to try and replace it. Now I just want to say that I am in no way an expert or even an amateur at fixing electronics. So I really am learning as I do this video, but I think I can do it. So I'll show you what I did and we'll see if it works. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to ask you for a little bit of help because I want to try and basically fix the PSU into the switch. And I don't really know how I'm going to do that. So any suggestions will be really helpful and I'll cover that at the end. Okay, let's get on with it. Okay, so this is the switch, the US-16-150 watt, manufactured from around 2016 to 2022, and this one is broken. Okay, so here's the switch and you can see that I've got it plugged in, but if we look at the lights on the front, there's nothing. And when I plug in an access point, we get nothing at all. The ports are not responding. So I've undone the screws on the bottom of the case and then you can just slide it off and we can take a look inside. Okay, so on the left hand side here we've got the PSU and on the right hand side we've got the board. So if I look at the PSU, you can see there is an LED light down here and that's kind of flickering. It's a bit weird and it's making a very light ticking noise you probably can't hear on the video. So to me that looks like we have a bit of a problem already. Now if you look at the back of the switch of the fans, you'll notice that they are stopping and starting, which again indicates there's an issue maybe with the power. It's a bit odd. Now I just want to caveat here that I know absolutely nothing about circuit boards, so I wouldn't know what would be broken on this board, but I can't see anything obvious. There's no burn marks, there's nothing that's like swelled or expanded. It all looks really clean, especially for a switch that's been in for 8 years. So that is pretty much the end of my diagnostics. I could have used a multimeter to test the PDU, but I decided that as that was the only thing I could probably fix, I might as well give it a go. Okay, so this is me just disconnecting the PSU. It's pretty simple. You just pull these little things off and then you can also just disconnect the LED at the front just so that it's not going to get caught when you take the PSU off. And then it's basically just 4 screws. So nice and simple to get it out. Ubiquiti don't sell replacement PSUs, so I went onto Amazon and I found this one. There's several different options, but this is the right one, the one that you're seeing on the screen now. I've put a link in the comments below. It is an affiliate link, so any support you can give us would be greatly appreciated. The replacement PSU arrived and you can see that it's quite a lot bigger than the old one. And we're going to talk about that a little bit more in a minute. At the moment, it's just sat in the switch. It's not doing anything. And you can see at one end, it's got the terminals rather than being at 2 separate ends. But that's not a big problem because we've got a lot of length on this cable here. Rather than just strip and twist their ends, I thought I'd crimp them. So I just bought this little kit from Amazon. And again, the link is in the comments below. Okay, now it's time to connect to the new PSU. So first of all, I cut the wires and then strip them, twist them together, and then add the crimps. This wasn't at all difficult, actually. It was very easy to do. And then the same for the other cable. And then you just simply screw these crimps into the right terminals and get it all connected. And now the moment of truth. We plug it in. And if you look around to the front, we've got a light. Great news, it's powered up, so that's a good start. And now the ports have come on, even better. Now what I'm going to do is plug in an Ethernet cable into my switch over here, and then we'll see if we get a connection on this switch. Yes, we do. Now factory reset this switch, so it popped straight up on my controller, and then we can adopt it. Ah, disaster! Okay, so this is really painful, but literally 10 seconds after I adopted the switch, I swung my chair around, caught it on the patch lead, pulled the switch off, and managed to, it pulled some of the wires out and it arced on the PSU. So the PSU is now broken. It also tripped the electrics in this side of the house. So all in all, a bit of a disaster. I'm now basically back at square one. So I'm gonna have to buy another PSU and do this all over again, which is immensely frustrating. But I was really glad to see that this worked. Now there is one more part of this puzzle that I need your guys' help with, really. I need some suggestions. So basically the PSU doesn't fit obviously in the same way that the old PSU did. So I need to find a way to fix it in place. So I've got some ideas, but any suggestions that you have will be really helpful. One thing to bear in mind is that the PSU is pretty high, so we haven't got much vertical room, and because of the screw off parts, we haven't really got a lot of play. So I was thinking about 3D printing something, but I really don't have much space to play with unless I cut back those screws. So any help you can give me on that, please let me know, and I will try it out in another video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll let you know when I fix this. Okay, thanks. Goodbye.